Hello and welcome back to the Geordie Pig Investor channel. In today's video, I'm going to run through my Q4 2025 update to see exactly where my net worth ended up to close out the year. If you do enjoy this type of video, then please smash the like button, and if I receive over 100 likes, I'll make sure to continue revealing my net worth on a quarterly basis. So a bit of background before we jump into the numbers. I want to start off by saying that I am actually a homeowner and have been for just under 5 years. I had some pretty lucky timing when I bought my first house, as it was during COVID and the interest rates were extremely low. Having said that though, my mortgage is due soon, so I'm not looking forward to the new rate I'll have to pay. I also have a workplace pension building in the background, but for this video, I'm deliberately not including either of those. They're tied up long term, and I want this breakdown to focus purely on my accessible net worth, money and investments I can actually access today. If there's enough interest, then I may do a separate video in the future including everything. But if we have a look at around 2.5 years ago, I was 22 years old, working full time, and had roughly £2,000 saved up. That's where things really started to change. I'd already been interested in investing, but early on I made the classic mistake of trying day trading. It didn't go well, I lost some money, and it hurt at the time. But in hindsight, it was one of the best lessons I could have learned. After that, I shifted my mindset towards long-term investing. I built up an emergency fund first, then spent months learning, reading books, and watching financial content and figuring out what actually made sense for me. That's when dividend investing clicked. The idea of passive income slowly compounding over time really motivated me. So I cut back on unnecessary spending, worked extra hours, saved aggressively, and made my first proper investment. In my first year, I focused almost entirely on dividend stocks. Since then, I've diversified into a few different areas, which I'll break down later in the video when I show you my full portfolios. Before we look into my net worth, I'm interested to know what your current net worth is and if you have any net worth goals. So please drop it in the comments down below. Now let's actually break down my full net worth and where everything currently sits. Starting off with my current account. There's around £30 in here, and I know that sounds funny, but I don't really keep much in this account on purpose. At the start of every month, I move my money into different pots for my bills, savings and investments, so there's never much left just sitting there. It helps me stay organised and make sure that every pound has a purpose. So my overall net worth now sits at £30.24. Next up is my emergency fund, which currently sits at £1,000. Last January this was actually at £6,000, but I had a major issue with my car and I ended up using almost all of it to buy a newer, more reliable one. So at one point this was literally down to zero and I've had to start rebuilding it from scratch. Considering that, I'm pretty happy that it's already up to around £1,000, and the goal is to have this around £5,000 over the next year or so. But over the short term, I'm aiming to have £1,500 in my emergency fund by the next quarter to keep the momentum going. This now brings my overall net worth to £1,030.24. Then we've got my cash savings, which is money waiting to be invested. Right now, this sits at £400. Ideally, I'd like to have around £2,000 set aside so that if we get a market pullback or a big opportunity like the dip last year with the Trump tariffs, I can jump on it. But honestly, every time I start to build up that cash position, I end up seeing what looks like a great buying opportunity and I just can't resist. So we'll see how this one goes, but realistically my short-term goal by the next quarter is to build this up to around £1,000. This now brings my overall net worth total to £1,430.24. Now we're moving on to my first investment portfolio. This is a smaller portfolio held outside of an ISA sitting in Trading 212's general investing account. The main purpose of this account is for my £1 a day S&P 500 challenge, and I also use it occasionally to invest in more speculative stocks with a bit of fun money. As we can see, right now it currently sits at £1,149.35, and the aim is to continue adding at least £1 every single day to this account. When it comes to dividend tracking apps, Snowball Analytics is hands down one of the best out there. Look, if you're investing and you need a good portfolio tracker, this is like the Rolls Royce of portfolio trackers. I've been using it since day one of my investing journey and it's been a total game changer. So you're going to have no more wrestling with spreadsheets. You can check out your whole portfolio or go deep into individual stocks, and for dividend investors, this is where Snowball really flexes. It tracks your income down to the penny, shows you an event calendar so you know exactly what's coming from your stocks over the next few months. It can even predict future income. And there's a backtest feature so you can see how you stack up against the S&P 500 or any index for that matter. If you want to try it, hit the link in the description. You'll get a free 2-week trial, and if you stick with it, there's an extra discount waiting for you at the checkout. Now we're moving on to my biggest position in the portfolio, which is my main ISA portfolio, which currently sits at £58,897. This was actually the first account I ever invested in, and it's by far my largest. It's also my main dividend portfolio, so this is where the majority of my long-term wealth building happens. If you enjoy this type of video, I'm planning to do updates like this every quarter so I can keep track of how my overall net worth grows over time. My short-term goal for this portfolio is to hit £60,000 by Q1 2026. This now bumps up my overall net worth by a considerable amount, with it now sitting at £61,476.74. Next up is my InvestEngine ISA, which I started about a year and a half ago. This one follows a factor-based investing approach, meaning I invest in ETFs with certain factor biases, things like quality, value, and momentum in areas I believe will outperform the overall market. So far, I'm really happy with how it's performing. As we can see, it's currently valued at £3,304.45, and I've seen a return of just under £400. The goal for this one is to continue adding £100 every single month, and this now brings my overall net worth total to £64,781.19. After that, I've got my Freetrade ISA, which is focused purely on UK dividend paying stocks. I built this one as a smaller, more realistic portfolio to show what the average person could start with. I actually invest all of my YouTube earnings into this account every month, and my goal for this one is for it to reach around £2,000 in the near term. Right now it sits at £1,409.38, and it brings my overall total net worth to £66,190.57. And then finally, we've got my crypto portfolio. Right now I've got two platforms, eToro and Kraken Pro. I started using Kraken Pro because the fees are much lower, but I haven't transferred everything across yet because selling it all out of my eToro account would actually cost even more in fees. So for now, I'm just going to continue slowly adding to my Kraken position and leaving the eToro portfolio as it is. As we can see right now, this one totals just over £5,000 when combining them together, and my goal for the next quarter is to have this one up close to £6,000. This now brings my overall net worth total to a massive £71,248.01, which honestly I'm really proud of, considering that I just started a couple of years ago and I only had a few £1,000s to my name. And I've actually gone ahead and backdated my net worth onto a graph for the last 4 quarters so you can see exactly what I had over the last 4 quarters. And on the chart we can also see since I started tracking my investments back in 2023 all the way through to now at the end of Q4 2025. As we can see, at the start of this year, my portfolio was valued at £51,541.86, and we've added close to £20,000 to that overall net worth, with it now being valued at £71,248.01. And by putting this onto the graph every single quarter, it keeps me motivated and means even if I do have a slightly slower quarter, I can zoom out and look at the bigger picture and see how much progress I've actually still made. Moving forward, my focus is to keep working hard, staying disciplined, and continuing to live a little bit on the frugal side until I hit that £100,000 net worth milestone. Once I reach that point, I feel like compound interest will really start to do most of the heavy lifting for me. At that stage, I'll probably still keep investing, just maybe not quite as aggressively as I am right now. My Q4 goal was to hit a £70,000 overall net worth, which I'm very happy to say I did complete, and moving forward, I'm going to set a goal to have a net worth at £75,000 by the end of Q1 2026, and my longer term goal, as I've highlighted multiple times on my channel, is to hit that magical £100,000 net worth, which I'm hoping if I can have a good year, I may be able to achieve this by the end of 2026. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, make sure to drop a like, it really does support the channel. And comment your own net worth goals below. I love hearing what everyone else is doing on their journeys. And if you want to keep following along as I document my progress, then please hit the subscribe button as I've got some really exciting updates coming soon. And that's a wrap on today's video. Thanks for watching, And as always, keep compounding and stay patient in the market because your future self will thank you. For now, this is the Geordie Pig Investor, over and out.